Hi, what if I told you that the secret weapon of the world's top athletes isn't a scientifically engineered special diet? It's not a super high intensity trainer or training program. It's not even a high-tech shoe, but something you already have with you right now, your spine. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Living to 100 webinar series, where each month we bring you different health topics. I'm excited today to be talking with you about something every athlete, whether you're a professional, a student athlete, or a weekend warrior, should know, and that's how chiropractic care can help you perform at your best, stay injury-free, and also recover faster when setbacks occur. We're going to explore how chiropractic boosts athletic performance, how it enhances key physical traits like strength and flexibility, and also how it plays a central role in injury prevention and recovery. I'll also give you some simple, effective tips like warm up routines and stretches that you can start using immediately to help protect your body and avoid injury. So let's get started, all right? When most people think about chiropractic care, they tend to picture chiropractic care as a pain relief modality, and that's a big part of what we do. But the benefits of chiropractic go so much further than that, especially when it comes to athletes. Chiropractic focuses on optimizing the alignment of the spine as well as on the health of your nervous system. If you think of your spine like a superhighway for nerve signals that travel between your brain and every muscle, joint, and organ, when your spine's properly aligned, those signals flow freely and efficiently up and down the spine. But when there's a misalignment called a subluxation, it can slow down or distort that communication, even if you don't feel immediate pain. When I was writing this, I was thinking about traffic on 183 up in North Austin. You know, if now that they've done all the improvements, if you jump on 183 in the middle of the day, traffic flows smoothly. You merge right onto Mopac. However, if you get on there during the morning rush hour, traffic backs up. It goes slowly. Getting onto Mopac can take forever. That's the same thing that happens with a subluxation in the way it impacts your brain's ability to communicate with your body. And for athletes, even small disruptions in the nervous system can affect balance, timing, strength, output, and coordination. Chiropractic care helps restore normal joint motion, it reduces nerve interference, and it keeps your body functioning at its highest level. And this isn't just theory. Many elite athletes openly credit chiropractic for their performance age. Here are a few names that you might just recognize. Tom Brady. He's retired now, but he's a seven-time Super Bowl champion. Many people consider him the greatest chiropractor. I mean, no, not chiropractor, the greatest quarterback of all time. He said, as long as I see the chiropractor, I feel like I'm one step ahead of the game. So when he was playing, that was an important part of what kept him on the field. Michael Jordan. Most people consider him to be the greatest basketball player of all time. He was a huge advocate for chiropractic throughout his NBA career. Tiger Woods. Some consider him the greatest golfer of all time. He has spoken openly about how chiropractic care was key to not only keeping his swing fluid, but to keep his back functional and have him continuing to play as long as he did. Usain Bolt, you may not be as familiar with that name, but he's considered the fastest man in the world. He runs for the Jamaican Olympic team. He's won a total of 8 gold medals. He has used chiropractic both before and during his Olympic run to maintain his stride, but also to prevent hamstring injuries very effectively. The last one I'm going to mention, Jerry Rice. You, depending on your age, you may or may not remember him. Jerry Rice holds the record for the most touchdowns scored in a career at 208. He was a wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. He said chiropractic care was key to keeping me in the game for all those years. Some other athletes without the detail. Patrick Mahomes, I'm sure you've heard of him with Kansas City Chiefs. Venus Williams, tennis player. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Montana. All these guys have spoken extensively about the impact that chiropractic care had on their performance. These athletes know that keeping your spine properly aligned and your nervous system functioning optimally helped them train harder, recover faster, and stay on the field longer. So let's dive into how chiropractic care helps with three critical areas that are going to be very important to athletes, and that's strength, flexibility, and reaction time. First, strength. Most people think strength is purely a function of muscle. But if the nerves that control these muscles aren't firing properly. You can't engage full power with that muscle. By correcting spinal misalignments, chiropractic care removes barriers to optimal nerve function, which allows muscles to contract with greater efficiency and force. 2. Flexibility. When joints are restricted, nearby muscles tighten up to protect those areas. Over time, this leads to reduction in range of motion, stiffness, and compensatory movement patterns. Chiropractic adjustments help to unlock these joints. That releases the tension around them and restores normal movement. This not only makes you more flexible, but also less likely to develop a tight muscle and to strain that tight muscle with sudden movements when you're playing your sport. Thirdly, and perhaps the most overlooked, is reaction time. Now, whether you're catching a pass, dodging a tackle, or reacting to a serve, milliseconds matter. All right. If you look at the every year, every 4 years when the Olympics come through, new world records get set. They don't get broken by seconds. They get broken by tenths of a second, hundredths of a second. So the milliseconds matter. There was a study published in 2015 in JMPT, which is a Journal of Manipulative and Physiological Therapeutics, found that chiropractic adjustments improve response time in athletes due to better sensor input and faster nerve signaling. So it makes a difference with your reaction time as well. Here's a real world example. A high school sprinter we worked with had plateaued in his 200-meter time. He was looking for an edge. After a few weeks of chiropractic care and some mobility focused exercises, he reported not only did he have less tightness in his hips, but he came up out of the blocks faster, and he went on to shave 3/10 of a second off of his personal best. So that's a real world example. So if you want to find out how chiropractic can help your athletic performance or help you recover from an injury faster, call our office at 512-345-9355. Mention the words peak performance, and we'll set up an initial consultation and examination, including x-rays, as well as a follow-up appointment with you to review your exam findings and also to discuss how we might be able to help you reach your athletic goals or recover from injury faster. We'll do all that for only $97. All right, that's a savings of $251 off our normal price. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, give our office a call. Now, let's talk about injury prevention. Every athlete faces the risk of injury. Let's be honest, we can't eliminate every risk, but chiropractic care does help tip the odds more in your favor. Many common sports injuries like hamstring pulls, IT band syndrome, shoulder impingements, and ankle sprains can be traced back to improper biomechanics. When the spine or your joints are misaligned, your body compensates by shifting loads to other areas. This creates muscular imbalances and unnatural stress on tissues, which leads to the breakdown of those tissues. Make sense? Chiropractic adjustments help correct these imbalances. They ensure your joints are moving properly and that your muscles fire in the correct sequence. This not only helps you prevent injuries, but it also helps them to recover faster. Let me share another example with you. A patient I took care of for a long time, middle-aged golfer, came in. He was struggling with chronic back problems and shoulder tightness, and that was affecting his golf swing. All right. After assessing his spinal and shoulder mechanics, we found that poor mobility in the lumbar and thoracic spine was forcing his rotator cuff to overcompensate. Worked on the gentleman with chiropractic adjustments and some targeted mobility work. He was back on the golf course pain-free within a month. To this day, he swears that not only did we help him get back on the golf course, but he's been able to shave 3 strokes off his score, and he's a near scratch golfer already. So that means more money in his pocket on the golf course, right? So these are a couple of the stories that we've seen where we were able to help athletes. Chiropractic also plays a crucial role after an injury occurs. When you restore proper alignment, that speeds up circulation, reduces inflammation, and ensures that the soft tissues heal in the correct position, thus reducing the risk of re-injury. Very important. So what can you do today to reduce your injury risk? I'm going to make some recommendations that I make to my athletes on some warm-up and preparation tips, all right? Number one, before your event, you want to use dynamic stretching, not static stretching, all right? What I mean by static stretching, that's where you do like holding a hamstring stretch for 30 seconds. That's good for after your workout, but it doesn't prepare your muscles for motion. Instead, to warm up prior to your event, number one, try walking lunges with torso twists. That's when you're going to take a long step in front of you with one foot, twist your torso in the direction that you moved your foot. Then move the other foot forward, twist your torso the opposite direction. Secondly, leg swings, both front to back. You want to start out gently and then get into more exuberant swings, but also side to side. Third, arm circles and shoulder rolls, which help to, loosen up your upper body. And then lastly, high knees or skipping drills, which have an impact on your hips, your glutes, and really on the entire muscle chain in your lower extremities. These stretches help to get your joints lubricated and they engage your nervous system so you're ready to go. When you're training, this is point two, you want to focus on your core and posterior chain of muscles. Your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back form the engine of your body's movement. If they're weak or out of balance, your risk of injury skyrockets. So if you can add exercises to your workout like glute bridges, bird dogs, dead bugs, and side planks. Obviously, I can't demonstrate those for you, but you can look those up online, or when you come to see us next, ask us to demonstrate them for you here in the office. But those four exercises, glute bridges, bird dogs, dead bugs, side planks, they all focus on your core and those foundational muscles, which give you a much better foundation to exercise from, and that'll help reduce the likelihood of injury. And then third, what you do after the performance matters too. So after your activity, first your body needs to cool down. So it's important that you have a light walk or a jog, followed by deep breathing and static stretches, especially the hamstrings, the calves, the quads, and the shoulders. By doing static stretches, it helps flush out lactic acid, reduces muscle soreness, and again, helps your muscles recover more quickly following their activity. So I want to encourage you also to be sure and listen to your body. Tightness, stiffness, and recurring pain are signals. All right, they're not badges of honor. The old saying, "No pain, no gain," often gets people in more trouble. But that's where regular chiropractic care, 4 Points Family Chiropractic, can help, is in helping to reduce those symptoms I just mentioned. All right, so to wrap up, here's what I want you to remember. Number one, chiropractic care is not just about fixing problems. It's about unlocking your full potential. It helps you move better, respond quicker, and helps reduce the risk of injury. And also, remember, many of the greatest athletes in the world rely on chiropractic care, and you can too. At 4 Points Family Chiropractic, we offer personalized athlete-focused care for individuals of all ages and experience levels. Whether you're looking to improve performance or recover from a nagging injury, I want you to know that we are here to help. So once again, if you would like to take us up on our special offer, give our office a call at 512-345-9355 to schedule an initial consultation and examination that will include x-rays. And then we're going to follow that appointment up and sit down with you, review the results of your exam, talk about your goals, see if we can set up a plan to help you reach your goals or recover from injury, whichever your issue is. All you need to do when you call is mention the words peak performance to receive that special price I mentioned earlier of only $97. So we would love to help you perform at your highest level naturally. I want to thank you for being here today. Next month, be sure and tune in for our webinar. Dr. Mary is going to discuss stress. That's going to be on June the 11th. How many of you have stress? We all do, right? Stress isn't going to go away, but it's important to have strategies to help you deal with the effects of stress in your life. She's going to talk about some new and interesting ways that you can put into practice immediately to help reduce the negative effects of the stress in your life. So once again, thanks for being here today. This is Dr. Tom Neblett with 4 Points Family Chiropractic. I came today to show you a better way to better health. Thanks for joining me.